Hi guys, Peter Roberti, your host of Thread Talks. We have an exclusive group of interviews that it's a celebrity takeover, so they will be doing the interviews, interviewing our clients about the fashion show that we're doing. Can't wait to show you this group of interviews.
Welcome to Thread Talks, where we stitch together tales of style and substance. Join us as we chat with industry icons, master tailors, innovators, and business experts. We'll discuss how to look and feel your best. Explore how fashion shapes our lives, the artistry behind custom clothing, and the deep stories woven into the fabric of our identities. Here's your host, Peter Roberti of Adrian Jules.
Okay, Robert, we got a whole vibe here right now.
know.
This is outstanding.
Tell us the story.
Give us the story of the look head to toe. What do we got?
A little bit of Western, but a little alternative, I guess. I like to be
country, a little bit of rock and roll.
exactly.
Yeah.
I like to be a little different. I never like to kind of be the normal kind of. So I definitely dress with a little flair.
Where are you from?
Auburn, New York.
Auburn, New York.
Yep.
Okay, where did this kind of like Western inspo come from?
To be honest, where I grew up
Auburn,
was
New York.
was in True.
Auburn,
I wasn't going to say 315, but it's all right.
20 minutes outside of there is actually where I grew up. It's actually called Cato, Meridian. And that's a very small cow town, maybe 10, not very many people, like 10 businesses on the four corners, and that's about it. So, yeah.
So here's what's interesting is that you have kind of this look, this aesthetic that you're into, and
Thank
you
you.
obviously find you can kind of match it with Adrian Jules, right?
Of course, definitely.
So
John had the awesomest patterns, and not only just this suit or dinner jacket. I have many other ones that John's, and it's all John's work that he picked them all out for me. I gave him what my style I like, and he just ran with it. Kind of went with my shirts and the jacket. He set me all up.
Has he ever missed the mark, or he just gets it every time?
Definitely not. And it's so versatile. I can actually interchange a bunch of different jackets with different shirts that I've gotten from here.
Tell me how you feel. You walk out of your house.
Yeah.
You're wearing Adrian Jules. How are you feeling?
I feel 10 feet tall. Feeling
you could take on the world,
Feeling
right?
like $1 million, definitely.
Do you see people looking at you?
I get so many
Yeah.
compliments and so many comments on not only this jacket, but like I said, many of the other jackets that I've gotten from here as well.
Can I see the lining?
Of course.
So I was like, oh my God.
Stuck?
I'm stuck.
Yep, it's a cannabis business.
Yeah,
that me
it
and my
is.
friend.
The best.
Yep, we started.
Phenomenal.
we had 9 stores.
This is very cool.
I'm thinking,
I love that.
I don't know. I think we got a Mr. Fashion Week option.
I
here.
feel like
we got
absolutely.
Our first nominee, perhaps, for Mr. Fashion Work.
If you
Yeah.
win, what's your acceptance speech going to be? If you win this award, what are you going to say?
Who are you going to thank?
John.
John.
Yes.
Okay. John's his guy.
No, we gotta have somebody else. You know.
You know what? Maybe some of the best country western guys that used to be on stage, Johnny Cash and Waylon Jennings. Those two guys.
All right.
How do you feel about modern country?
It doesn't feel great. It
Yeah,
doesn't feel great.
not too great about it. I definitely love the more older guys, the Outlaws, the Western. You know,
The Highwaymen.
the
Bonnie and
Highwaymen.
Clyde.
You got
Yeah.
it.
Have you heard of Orville Peck?
I have not.
He's a badass.
Is
He's
he? So
really
I'll have to
good.
check that out.
Check it out.
Awesome.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This was great.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
We're doing
You all
well.
look very handsome.
Very, very good.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Adrian Jules.
Of course, but of course. Tell me about
Absolutely.
this. Tell me about this soft blanket feeling thing.
This blanket feeling thing is my first jacket I ever got here, and John was phenomenal at helping me pick it out. It was absolutely a great experience from beginning to end.
Do you have a good memory with it? Like,
With
is
this
it,
jacket?
Yeah, is it nostalgic for you now?
Yeah, it's my first jacket
It
I ever
matches
got
your
here.
eyes.
Thank you.
Okay, so do you have a lining on this? Beautiful. Look at that. It's giving me 1950s at the beach. Yeah. All right. What's your name?
Dave.
Dave. Stephanie.
Stephanie, nice to meet you.
And sir, come here.
Yes.
Let me see what you got going on. Look at this pocket square popping with the purple on the blue. Talk to me about it.
Came here and actually first time visiting Adrian Jules. He he assisted me personally and put me in this amazing suit.
Do you have a lining here? Do you have a lining?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so next time I want you to go a little wild with it.
Okay.
All right, I want like
I went
flamingos.
subtle. Yeah,
Flamingos.
I did go subtle a little bit.
How do you feel right now?
Feel amazing.
Okay, how do you feel right now?
Feel like $1 million.
Yeah, you guys feel sexy, like you could take on the world, like you could walk a runway like Derek Zoolander, no problem.
CEO.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna come to you. Oh, look at this, purple and teal.
Oh, yeah.
Some of my favorite colors. Tell me about this.
Well, this is a Christmas morning surprise for my beautiful wife over there, Barb. Her favorite color is purple, so I'm wearing a lot of purple tonight. And I got an AJ belt, and I have AJ shoes. Just that's mostly AJ.
He has AJ shoes,
Yep. We got a nice line.
unlike
here.
some people.
Nice complementary colors.
You know, actually, purple's great for you because,
Thank you.
and she knew that, it brings out the green in your hazel eyes, right? I also have hazel eyes. I love wearing purple. It's a great color for you.
Beautiful.
How do
Thank
you feel right now?
I feel $1 million bucks. Feel fantastic.
Okay, so they said that. So
Okay.
I'm going to need you to, switch it up a little bit. Like, give me something different. We already said that too.
I feel like
$1 billion.
$2 billion.
I feel like I got the power.
You have the power.
I feel good. You know, like that 90s song. I got the power.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. What are those kind of songs?
What was that? Like, well, who sang that?
I have no idea.
I can't
But it was kind of like, techno 90s.
Like Pulse nightclub style?
Yes, exactly. And it was really nice doing a Jello shot together.
I know.
Yes,
I
keep
want another
practicing.
one. It was delicious. No, I have to practice. I have to take several
This is
more.
my baby cousin Chris, by the way.
Oh, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah, you're so tan. Look at you. We look like completely different people. What is this?
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe.
Are we the same species at this point?
Go to Florida a lot, so
He looks like that all the time.
I just came back from Florida and
you can't tell.
the sun didn't touch me because I do. I kind of want to keep my youth for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
Okay, so my cousin referred me to Adrian Jules, Matt, and Peter and I designed this after a Super Bowl square win last year, and it's his favorite suit by far.
Do a spin for me. I want to see the fit. The fit. Damn. Are you going to do that on the runway?
Yeah, probably.
Have you been practicing your twirl in the mirror?
Count of 3. I want you guys to point to one person who you think is going to have the best walk on the runway. Count of 3. You are up the floor.
What is it? You're trying to turn them on each other.
Well, we're all friends here.
Yeah, this is going to be.
3.
Matt. There you
I'm
go.
going with three. I'm going with three.
And now on the count of 3, who's going to have the worst walk? 1, 2, 3.
I was with you. I'm
That one
not, not trying to make enemies tonight. All right. So I think, do you guys have anything to say? I mean, I'm excited about this. How much do you love Adrian Jules?
The best experience ever when it comes to tailored clothing is phenomenal. You cannot go wrong.
Do you feel like you're loved when you come in here?
Yeah, you're treated like a guest. You're
Do you
treated
feel like
special.
you're family? You're not a guest, you're a family, man.
Absolutely. This
Yeah.
is like being in the
Guest.
living. When you come here, it's like being in the
Yeah.
living room.
Exactly. Coffee, wine, whatever you need. Spend a lot of
I
money.
feel Italian.
You're not Italian?
No, but listen,
You are now.
I am now.
Yeah.
in the world today, to have customer service like this,
For real,
you cannot
I'm
find
saying.
it anywhere.
I know,
like
I
this.
completely
it's
agree.
Phenomenal.
Okay, so on the count of 3, we're going to say, we love Adrian Jules, and we're going to be real enthusiastic. Okay,
Right.
are you ready?
I'm in. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. We love Adrian Jules.
How are you guys?
Thompson, how are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Stephanie, I'm Jake.
Stephanie,
We're gonna
Jake.
just talk a little bit about your outfit, kind of your experience with Adrian Jules.
Yeah,
One, is this your first time walking in the show?
it is.
Okay. That's how are you feeling?
I'm gonna rock it. It's
You're
gonna
gonna
be fun.
kill it?
It's totally gonna be a
Love
great
the
time.
confidence.
Have you practiced?
Absolutely not. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go out there. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video, and
You're out
I'm
of
gonna
time,
make
buddy.
it.
Yeah, there's
it's
no
gonna be fine.
YouTube video watching now. It's
No.
over.
All right.
fine.
So if
Take
you
me 12 seconds to learn how to walk.
are you going to Google Derek Zoolander or Tyra Banks or Naomi Campbell? Who's got
Probably Naomi.
Fierce.
fucking right?
Fierce.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
If there was anybody else, I mean Heidi Klum, maybe. Maybe. She dumped Tom Brady, so I'll take her all day long.
Didn't Heidi
oh, no,
Klum,
that's
wasn't
not
she
Heidi.
married to Seal?
Oh, Giselle.
Oh, that's Giselle.
Yeah,
Heidi Klum was Seal.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Kiss by Rose.
Kiss by Rose. Thank you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no.
Totally. All right.
Which always makes me think of Shameless. But.
First walk, but how long have you been a customer?
I became a customer this year.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you find out about Adrian Jules?
I've known about Adrian Jules for a long time. Growing up, becoming a professional, always wanted to buy a suit from Adrian Jules. Never could wrap my mind around purchasing one.
Yep.
Turned 40 this year. And that was my gift to myself, was to buy myself some stuff when I turned 40.
So it was going to be a milestone.
It was a milestone.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What did you find? What did you expect the experience to be?
I didn't really have an expectation. I knew Peter was awesome. Both Peters are awesome.
Yep.
I have some friends that are longtime customers here at Adrian Jules, and they were like, "You just got to go. Just go." So my wife, Angela, fantastic. She made the appointment for me for my birthday and was like, "You need to go. You've been talking about it." So we came, I don't know, a day or two.
Shout out Angela.
Shout out Angela.
Yeah.
Angela. So your wife came with you to the
She
appointment?
came with me. She sat down with her laptop. She worked in the corner while me and Peter drank tequila and went through, all the options, all the things we could do. And I wanted to kind of keep it light initially, but when you get into it, like you end up not keeping it necessarily light.
Let me see the lining.
All right,
you got a lining there? I know you do.
Okay, so we have a Cincinnati Bears fan. I don't know sports.
No, I don't. Yeah.
We have a sports ball fan. No, I'm kidding. I know what this is.
Sports
I at least
ball.
know what that is. I talk sports ball. When did you have this made?
May.
Okay.
May.
And is
this linen?
It's something.
So what you thought the experience was going to be, did it exceed?
Totally. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. And the communication, Peter taking my cell phone, just being able to like get back and forth with me.
Yep.
He's like become a friend that I didn't realize that was part of the experience, was like you actually end up meeting people and becoming friends with the people that work here.
Do you know what's unfortunate about that?
A free friend comes with every suit.
Oh, that's true. I think that was
It's an expensive friend.
That used to be. I think that used to be much more common. You had a relationship with your tailor, with your clothier.
I agree.
Say it.
Clothier. Yeah,
you did it.
Clothier.
Like your haberdashery, because I'm of British descent.
There you go.
Just kidding.
The person who is clothing you.
The one that is
A
clothing.
tailor.
So when you walked out of the store, one word of how you felt that first time.
Like a phoenix from the ashes.
That's so
Oh, that's a good one.
too
Reborn.
many words.
Never too many.
Prestigious.
Prestigious. Look at the camera and say, Adrian Jules makes me feel prestigious.
Adrian Jules makes me feel prestigious.
Well done. That's fantastic. Anything else you want to say?
This has been great. I've had a good time. I'm having a great time tonight. Thank you for putting on the party.
Thank you.
Think you're a lifer
It's not
at this
from us,
point?
but we are.
I'm 100% a lifer. I just have to figure out what the next thing that really is going to matter is. So this is like the overcoat for summer, spring, fall. I need to figure out what the next, the jeans, right? What's next?
What's the next dream?
Do I do a full suit? Do I do?
You need a linen
Does
suit.
Angela
Like,
get to dictate this, or is this all you now? You're running with it.
Oh, she's going to dictate how much comes out of the bank account. So she's going to have to dictate a little part of it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. But so, like, what's the ideal, like, head to toe? You think?
Oh yeah, like with a hat and everything. Hat, scarf.
The whole thing.
Yeah, cufflinks, the shirt, the undershirt, the underwear, whatever.
Right, man.
Yeah.
Cheers.
What about the jeans? Are the jeans Adrian Jules?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they look great. So I can always tell a pair of Adrian Jules jeans because they look super soft.
Well, and the best part is,
And they
I can,
fit impeccable.
I can do squats.
Yeah. Oh, let me see. I mean, you can't say that you can do something without.
Yeah, no, it's
proving it.
fantastic. My other teams, I couldn't do that.
I know
Yeah.
exactly.
All right, man.
That's good.
Well, cheers. We look forward to seeing you on the runway. All right. Take it.
Very nice to meet you.
This is Chef Darian. That's how you were introduced.
He owns 3 restaurants,
Across
and
the-
he has this in Buffalo.
Oh, are you from Buffalo?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm from Jamaica, but I moved here like 11 years ago.
Okay, so you're from Buffalo, but still you
From
live
Jamaica,
in Buffalo,
living in Buffalo.
still an Adrian Jules wearer and shopper.
Yep, so, that's that made me look good, man.
Darian, you look amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you make all my uniforms for me.
Really?
All my uniforms, all my suits, too.
Wow.
He was showing me pictures earlier. He's got a
do photo
blue
shoots.
one,
Because this
white
is
one,
the first
green.
coat like this we've seen tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Because
exactly?
it's his chef's coat. Yeah.
What's okay? So that's what I was going to ask: is what style would this coat be?
Yeah, so I call it a chef's tail.
Okay,
So it's pretty much like a chef's tail coat.
it's beautiful.
I created it, and he measured me up and it's like, okay, I got you.
Okay,
And he bring me 3 back and I'm like, I love it. So you always bring a book to me, right? Pretty much and see what fabric I would like and the style pattern, and I'm like, tell him I want this, and make it happen. It's amazing.
So a lot of these you're wearing and you're working in.
Yep.
And it's easy, and you feel like you
functional.
Can do your job, and
it's
movable, breathable.
Yep. A little something on it, but
because he was telling me earlier that he likes to mix food and fashion.
Food and fashion is my thing.
That's his thing.
So my goal is to do like a dinner party. It was a fashion show. You know what I mean? Folks in the stage. You got servers coming out in a different line. Same with the shoes, the apron, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? That's like a goal of mine.
When you're usually at work, what color are you wearing?
So I wear this a lot because, you know, they don't really see.
Yeah. You spill.
Yeah, they spill on it too much. I do wear white too.
Well, I was going to say, 'cause I don't feel like you usually see a chef in black, right? Isn't it
it's more like white. It's traditional because you got to show when it's dirty. But for what I do is just so different from the ordinary chef.
How so?
I'm a showman. I'm an entertainer. So I'm bringing the chef from the back to the front. So my one restaurant, like I'm cooking in front of you. So I gotta look a certain way. Yeah.
So not only is this a uniform, in a way, it's kind of a costume.
So because I call it the costume. I'm gonna put my costume on right now.
Because you're putting on a performance at work. You've kind of you've created this kind of combination of the two.
Yep, that's it.
You might say he's the greatest showman.
That was good line. you dug that right there. Now here's a question. Do you feel like you could get this kind of treatment or this look really anywhere else?
Nope.
Okay.
It's not, you know, I try. When I call Peter, I'm like, listen, I've been turning around town telling everybody my idea of this uniform, right? They're like, we don't make chef jacket, we make suits. I'm like, this is not too far off from a suit.
Right.
It's double-breasted. So it's a little more extra fabric. Nobody want to do it. And a friend of mine, Corey, which is like, you know, a client of here, Corey McAllister, he told me about Peter, like, you reach out to my guy, he'll make you a suit.
Okay. So
and the moment I call him, his energy on the phone, I'm like, yep, this is it.
That's your guy.
I told him my idea, and he's like, we can do that. He didn't know what I'm talking about, right?
He didn't care what you said. He was like, we can do it. Doesn't matter what.
To Buffalo.
Yeah.
To measure me up and make it happen. And I'm like, you know what? That's it.
So you're like the definition of custom. Because
custom, yep.
Everything here is custom made, but you're kind of taking that to a new level.
Whole different level.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah, so my suits too, you make everything for me. You know?
Would you say every time Adrian Jules delivers?
Every time.
Okay.
Deliver every time. All the way, baby, all the way to Buffalo.
Are you walking tonight?
I'm walking tonight. My first time. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to walk. I'm not nervous.
This is not nervous at all. Have you thought about like your turn? You're kind of like when you get to the end of the runway?
No, we're going to have to practice it at some point, I think.
Yeah, a little bit, maybe. Yeah. Just think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because again, this is going to be a showstopper. You know, I haven't really seen anything like this.
Standing ovation worthy.
It could be. It could be. So you need to savor your moment and definitely work this look on the runway.
Thank you.
This is your time to shine.
What's the next thing you think you're going to have Adrian Jules make for you?
What's the next thing? So we've been talking about, I know, probably like more chef stuff.
Okay.
Because it's like chef like me.
Oh, you said you wanted custom buttons, remember?
Yeah, custom buttons, like with my logo or like a knife and fork on it. You know what I mean? Just love custom stuff.
Great.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, chef like me will want more. Want that look, you know what I mean? So
you feel like you can be your best individual self here.
That's it.
That's it.
So my plan for these was for him to make them and we can sell them.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, these ain't cheap material. These are really good quality stuff.
I have to believe everyone's gonna kind of want to look like you.
Yeah.
So I think you're.
You know, I have clients who come to my restaurant and are like, "Where can I buy that?" And I always send them Adrian Jules.
Amazing.
When I was in New York City, I was wearing this around. They're like, "Oh, like that. Where did you get that from?" Adrian Jules, man, look them up.
So, Darian, I think you are our second nomination for Mr. Fashion Week. I think we have our second nom here today.
I think Mr. Runway, kind of.
You're giving him some potential for Mr. Runway.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're in the running here. You're in the running. So, all right,
that.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, man.
If you win, who are you going to thank? Stephanie?
Stephanie, of course. All right. Appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
Hi.
How are we doing?
Good.
What are our names?
Hudson.
Shawn McCutchen.
Okay. Is this a father-son duo? What do we got here?
Yeah, father-son duo.
Amazing. Is this your first time in the runway show? No.
It's like my fifth time.
What, how many?
Veteran.
Fifth time.
Fifth?
He's a veteran.
So you've been doing this since you were like this.
Yeah.
You love it?
Yeah.
Do you always model for Adrian Jules, or are you modeled for other people?
Adrian Jules, mostly.
This is is it your favorite, or?
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Okay. Tell me about your clothes.
Well, I customize them. My dad has red velvet, and I have black velvet. And then for the pants, he has black velvet, I have red velvet, and then I have a red velvet and hat, and he has a black velvet hat.
Did you pick out your dad's outfit?
Yeah, I mean the outfits.
You told him what to wear? Yeah.
Yeah, mostly.
Do you think you have better taste?
Yeah, than him, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
without a doubt.
He's like, no
he
doubt.
answered very quickly.
Obviously.
Yeah. He's been thinking about this.
Tell us a little bit. So how did you get involved with her? How did you introduce this man to Adrian Jules?
Well, I get outfits made by them, and I donate, and we do a lot with the Center of Youth.
Okay.
My wife does, so it was a match.
Yep.
So we started doing it when he was 3, and we ran with it.
Center for Youth. You're familiar with Fashion Week, then, obviously.
Yes. We've been involved with it for the last 5 years.
5 years,
and he's been the showstopper. So
no, I appreciate you mentioning Center of Youth, because that is why.
This is why we do it.
Yep.
The Fashion Week.
Yep.
And
Elaine Spall, who runs the center,
she's
does
great.
Incredible job.
Yeah.
Yep. So how did you get connected with either Peter or with Adrian Jules?
My wife said I needed some suits made. And I needed some outfits.
This is a pattern.
I wear sweatpants a lot. And she's like, you need some outfits so when we go to dinner.
I think it's women keeping Adrian Jules in
she
business.
introduced me to Peter, and me and Peter connected 6-7 years ago and been running since then.
Do you remember the first thing you had made for you?
Yes.
What was it?
It was, matter of fact, it was the suit that we wore 6 years ago, right?
Yeah.
We're, opposite matching and all that. That's what we do every year.
Yep.
And started making me sweaters, and he makes all my clothes.
So what keeps you coming back?
The service, the people that work here.
The experience.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
They make it fun and interesting, and
And you feel welcome when you come.
yeah, I feel like family almost,
Yeah. Well, and this is becoming a family thing.
Yeah.
So you're literally, this is the next
This is
generation.
the next generation of Adrian Jules customers.
right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
What do you like about the clothes?
They put a lot of details in it and a lot of like colors, and they tried to make it as best as they can for everybody that comes here.
Do you have a special lining?
Huh?
Do you have a special lining inside?
I do like the linings.
Yeah,
I do.
What do you mind us?
It is my favorite.
Okay.
Yo.
We haven't seen this yet.
This is amazing.
Buddy,
the red, the black, and the yellow together
What
are
about
beautiful.
the lining did you like?
I like the color gold a lot. It shines out.
Uh-huh.
It looks good.
Yeah.
And I thought it would look good with black, like black and
You
gold.
were right. Yeah.
And I just went with the flow.
Do you think you're like probably the best dressed kid in your school?
Yeah, most likely.
100%. You don't even need to ask.
I know. I just wanted to see.
Tell me about this little thing.
I wanted
This
the
little
reaction.
thing?
Yeah.
So Peter introduced me to this year, and he said, "What if you have this on the shoot?" And I was like, "Yeah." And my dad was like, "I'm not spending that much money." So Peter said, "You want to do a push-up contest?" And I said, "Yeah." And then
Wait,
he said,
who was the contest between?
"It was if I can do 10 push-ups, then I get the gold."
And you did 10 push-ups?
Yeah.
And your dad agreed to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I think you look so good.
So
good.
if you were to win an award tonight, what are you going for? Do you want runway? Do you want best strut? Best use of color? What do you think you might get?
He's a veteran.
What do you think
He's
you're
got
going
best
for?
strut, man.
Do you think you have a good walk?
He does have a good walk.
Yeah.
I saw him last year.
And are you and your dad walking together like side by side?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we do it every
He's
year.
like, do we have
Do you have
to?
your
watch?
do you have your turn worked out? Like, so what do you do when you get to the end of the runway?
So when I get to the end of
Yeah,
the
show us like right here. Yep.
So when I get to the end of the runway, I would like look at them like this,
Okay.
and then I'll go like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you do
He's
a
got it
little
all planned
tip
out.
the hat, like okay.
Did you practice this?
I haven't practiced it yet, but I think it's gonna work out.
Make it organic. Don't practice it too much.
I
You
think
want it to be natural.
you're ready.
You have charisma for days,
you're
Kelly.
a pro.
You got charisma for days. You don't have to
this.
practice.
Well, we're excited to see you. We're ready to watch the
Yeah.
show. This is gonna be great. Anything else you want to say? What's your favorite clothing maker in town?
Adrian Jules.
Yeah, well done. Good job, buddy. Thank you so much. Right, guys.
Oh, and your dad's got a pin too.
We'll see
Look
you.
at that.
He made it for both of us.
He convinced you.
We are very nicely coordinated.
I know.
like
It's
that.
beautiful.
You walked by me the first time. I said, oh, that's nice. You didn't even see me touch us.
You didn't even see me touch it.
Found it on like Wednesday.
Snuck in.
Right in there. All right, guys. Thank you. We'll
Good
see you in
job.
a bit.
That wraps up another episode of Thread Talks. To dive deeper into the stories and expertise shared today, make sure to check out the show notes for more about our distinguished guests and the exceptional craftsmanship at Adrian Jules Custom Clothier. Loved what you heard? Don't forget to hit 5 stars, leave us a review, and remember, dress to impress today. When you look great, you feel great.